Welcome to this episode of Video Drone by DIY3DTech.com. We're out here on the Black River. I've checked hover and air map. I'm good to fly, so we're going to take this up. I've got over 10 miles of visibility. Beautiful day. We've flown out here once before with the Spark, and I have the Mavic Pro out here today, so we're going to give that a shot. Quite the bright sunny day, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to start with a precision takeoff. If I can get my finger in here. And I'm going to step back away from it as it goes up. Then I want to start video recording. Yeah, let's get this over to video. Alright, I'm going to tap the screen to focus. And I'm just going to mosey this on out. I'm going to take it up a little bit more, and you can just kind of see the greenery for miles. And so I'm just kind of jockeying around. Let's kind of look down below. There's the, I want to take this out over the river, kind of follow the river along. My video's breaking up a little bit. There we go. We have the river. We're not too far away. Man, look at those trees beneath us. Whoop. So let's so we have the river down there. It's kind of a muddy little river. It picks up a lot of silt. I want to take this up a little bit higher, because I really haven't climbed too much from where I launched it from. So we got the river down below us, and so I'm just going to kind of follow the river out a little bit. And just kind of take a look here. And just some really nice views. So I meant to get out here in the fall and do some flying. Unfortunately, time didn't permit, because this is just a beautiful area in the fall with all the leaves turning colors and everything else. So, but rather hot day today. It's about in the 90s. And so just kind of flying this around. Just kind of taking this out, following the bends around the river. And just kind of taking it over there. So again, beautiful day, kind of looking down at the river. Again, I'm standing, this is down in like a valley, and I've launched from, you know, sort of a crescent on top. And so we're not actually too far away. So, but again, just getting some video of the river turning down the bends. Again, banks are a little bit low. Not too much rain in the past few days. And we're just kind of following it along as we're taking it down around. So it's a little bit of a winding. I'm getting out there a little bit from my line of sight. So I'm gonna turn it around and start bringing it back up towards me. So just simply by following the river in reverse. So, and we'll bring it back out. Up. So it's kind of a little bit unnerving with the trees kind of like beneath you, and again they look kind of close. So let's do a zoom in on this area down here. So I'm going to do a 2x zoom. I'm kind of interested to see that the new see, now that's an interesting view. Let's back out a little bit. I want to be able to keep perspective because I need to kind of know where I'm at. So, but the one thing, look, somebody built like a little coffer dam here. Check this out. Somebody's built a little bit of a coffer dam. Let's get up on this a little bit. See, this is a little bit of a coffer dam. I'm going to fly backwards a little bit. But you can kind of see somebody's got the stones. Let's kind of turn it. So that's interesting. I might use this as the thumbnail. Ooh, she's a bit hot out here today, I tell you. I'm not sure why they've done that, kind of routed around there, but yeah, maybe just having some fun in the water, if you will. So let's go back out. So let's take it back up around this way. You see some of the fallen timbers, and you can tell it's kind of windy, and so it's a little practice with the yaw as I kind of spin it around and follow it back up around, back towards me. Flying like a filmmaker. Yes, that's what we're doing. Look at that tree. That's pretty close. I can hear it buzzing out there like a swarm of bumblebees. Hopefully that's not a swarm of bumblebees. Let's move it back over. Get it back on track a little bit here, Joe. And just straight out in, well, not quite straight out in front. Somewhat in front. Yeah, now we're in front. So you can see some power lines down there crossing the river. I'm about 100 feet above the power lines. Just kind of flying up this way. Now I have to watch flying this way because I'm actually flying uphill, so there's a chance I could run into something. So just kind of flying it around this way. I got line of sight on it, keeping line of sight. And that's about, can't go too much further without losing it in the trees. And I don't want to do that because, as I mentioned, I'm actually going back uphill. So I'm going to return it back this way. Just again, follow the creek back down. Let's gimbal up to get some perspective. So there you go. You got some perspective. So I'm somewhere back in over here on top of this ridge line. So I'm standing on top of this ridge line somewhere over here, and you can see down into the valley. It's kind of a long ways down into the valley. And so you can see the river down here. And so if I gimbal up, you can see, again, really, really colorful panoramic shots. But definitely not the blue we're used to of Lake Huron. So again, just kind of, so what I want to do is I'm going to gimbal it down a little bit, and I'm going to try zooming it. So I don't know, Stan, I don't know if it's going to be, well, by the time you see this, I probably have already decided on which of the new Mavic Pros I'm going to get. You know, because I like the idea of a smooth 2x optical zoom. So this is a digital zoom. So I'm making the assumption that with the 2x, with the zoom version, so you'll get 2x optical and 2x digital. So hopefully 4x zoom, which is actually pretty good. So I'm going to bring this back this way. Which is actually bringing it back towards me, because I think I'm going to bring this back in for a landing. And because it's hot out here today, but I wanted to get a flight in. And I want to gimbal it down. And I want to bring it back over this way. And so we'll bring it back. And we should be bringing it back over ourselves here pretty. There we are. We've got the landing pad in sight. So we just need to bring it over a little bit. And when you bring it down, get it a little bit closer. And I got a few gusts, which might make it a little bit difficult to land. And so we're bringing it down. bump it over. And then we should be good to bring it down. There we go. We're on the pad. Let's save out the video. So we got the video saved. So another great flight of the Mavic Pro over top the Black River. So great flight today. So anyways, let me know what you guys are thinking about for lunch. Give it a big thumbs up. And hey, I'll catch you guys in the next video when we go fly something. Cheers.